this is Gitanjali from Bayan Times. Today's top headlines: 61 new coronavirus cases in Andhra Pradesh, total tally crosses 1000. COVID 19 positive cases in Andhra Pradesh crossed 1000 mark on Saturday morning with 61 new cases reported in the last 24 hours. The total number of cases in the state now stands at 1016, and with two more casualties of coronavirus reported in Krishna and Kurnool districts, the toll increased to 31. According to the media bulletin issued by State Command Control Room Health, for the first time, Srikakulam district registered COVID 19 cases. A total of 3 cases were reported. Except for the Vizianagaram district, all districts in the state have coronavirus cases. Srikakulam was one of the 2 districts in the state which were considered as green zones, and with new cases, the number of green zone districts came down to 1. CM Jagan launches zero interest loan scheme, gives SHGs rupees 1400 crore in Andhra Pradesh. Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy on Friday launched the YSR zero interest loan scheme, under which rupees 1400 crore has been credited to the bank accounts of 8.78 lakh self-help groups SHGs. Under the scheme, women SHG members can avail loans of rupees 20,000 to 40,000 a year. It will benefit over 91 lakh women SHG members across the state. Of the 8.78 lakh SHGs, 6.95 are in rural areas. Speaking on the occasion, Jagan said his government was prioritizing the welfare and development of women and highlighted various schemes the government has introduced for the same. In spite of the precarious financial condition in the wake of the coronavirus outbreak, we came up with a scheme to benefit women. Take cue from Priyam, reach out to the opposition parties, Naidu to Jagan, alleging that the negligent attitude of the ruling YSRC leaders is causing spread of coronavirus in the state. TDP Supremo N. Chandrababu Naidu has said the adamant and arrogant policies of the state governing is causing untold hardships to the people during the pandemic. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has already conducted virtual meetings with chief ministers thrice and is preparing to hold one more meeting on April 27. He said and sought to know why Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy has not reached out to the opposition parties so far. Jagan is not taking other political parties, experts and intellectuals into confidence in the war against the invisible enemy. It reveals the inexperience and ignorance of Jagan, he alleged, and advised the CM to take inspiration from the Prime Minister, who reaches out to all sections to prepare the country for the larger threats ahead. Telangana Governor holds meet with registrars of universities on online classes. Telangana Governor Tamilisai Soundararajan held a video conference with registrars of state universities on Friday about the progress of online classes. The registrars said that around 70 to 80% of students were attending the classes. A few had connectivity issues. They also informed the governor that around 90% of syllabus for PG students and 80% for UG courses had been completed. "30,000 acre of farmland in Rajanna Sirkilla to get water from Ranganayaka Sagar project," says KTR. Municipal Administration and Urban Development MAUD Minister KT Ramarao on Friday directed the officials concerned to ensure that all local tanks in their respective areas brim with water before the Upper Manair Dam starts getting water from the package 9 of Kaleshwaram Lift Irrigation Project KLIP. He made this statement while holding a review meeting with Revenue, Agriculture and Irrigation Department authorities to discuss the land acquisition and progress of works on package 9, 10, 11 and 12 of KLIP at the MLA camp office here on Friday. Speaking on the occasion, the minister said, "From now, around 30,000 acre of farmland in the district will get irrigation water from Ranganayaka Sagar project." On the other hand, Ramarao added, Rajanna Sirkilla district will get more water from package 10, 11 and 12 of KLIP, and around 2 lakh acres of farmland in the district will get irrigation water by then. Hyderabad-based research lab IICT ties up with private firm to produce COVID-19 drugs. In order to reduce dependence on China for raw materials to manufacture life-saving drugs, including the ones being used or are under trial for the treatment of COVID-19, Hyderabad-based Indian Institute of Chemical Technology (IICT) will collaborate with a city-based integrated pharmaceutical company, Luxai Life Sciences, to jointly develop and manufacture active pharmaceutical ingredients, APIs, and intermediates. With this, we conclude with our today's news headlines. For more such latest news and updates, like, share, and subscribe By and Times. Stay tuned, stay updated.